subscribe WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea video of mine. I'm joined here with my special co-host. It's been a very, very long time. I'm sure you had a lovely holiday without the drama at Chelsea Football Club, with everything that's been happening in the last 24 hours. Mr. Matt J. Ball has finally returned. I've been asking him every single day, when are you back? When are you ready to stream? And he said, today is the day. So here we are. Here we go. Mr. J. Ball, how are you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still. I've not got over the events of the last couple of days. From a Chelsea point of view, it's. I just. I don't know. It's taken me time to process, and I know it's going to be controversial, but I'm kind of glad that this game is cancelled because I wasn't sure whether I was even going to bother watching it. Because I'm not in the mood for Chelsea right now. Chelsea men's, Chelsea women's on Sunday. Devastated and they're not playing, but Chelsea men's, it's not good at the moment.
No, listen. Obviously, it's been a bit mad still in the last 72 hours. Really, things are happening very fast. Obviously, the weekend games are cancelled due to the Queen's passing. Rest in peace to her, of course. Minute silence, Matt. Minute silence.
I mean, we can do a minute silence if you want to.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll
I
do
don't even
30
have a picture, guys. Let me tell you something. I put a picture of her in a Chelsea shirt. Minerals FC's one. I don't know if you remember it. Minerals FC one had one, yeah. I put it up, and people got offended, man. I can't tweet anything in peace.
To be fair, it was probably the Stone Island part that was probably a bit. The whole Chelsea thing's not a problem, but like the Stone
Are you
Island.
sure it's because of that? Come on, man. Why are people like that? Though? It's not
Well,
that
because
deep.
Stone Island, it's like linked with like as if like you're like chav gangster kind of thing. So, I mean, the Queen ain't a chav.
Up the fucking Chelsea. Anyway, guys. Guys, listen. Everyone tuned in. If you lot can, smash the like button, as it says right here. Run up the like. Special person back tonight, Mr. Matt J. Ball is back, of course. It's a bit mad still. Games are cancelled, man. I'm worried about next week, especially. Next week, cancelled. Maybe. Due to policing people. Policing reasons. Maybe not enough police. We are waiting for updates on whether next week's game against Liverpool will be delayed as well. And then it will be, I think, a 2-week international break. It's not looking good, man. But positive out of all of this, Graham Potter gets basically like a pre-season with Chelsea, Mr. Matt.
Well, yeah, I suppose it's better for him to prepare with the team a little bit more. I think you're going to need a little bit more than 2 weeks to prepare these fucktards to play football, but there you go.
I mean, that was very, 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 very straightforward to the point.
Yeah, I'm straight to the point. I'm done with 90% of these players. Thiago Silva is a model professional. Not a problem with him at all. Absolutely fantastic player. And Aubameyang and Fofana have literally just got through the door. So I've not really got a problem with them either. I don't know what Aubameyang's probably thinking, what the fuck have I done? Because I guarantee one of the main reasons he came was because of Tuchel. Yeah, apparently he was going. Did the board not discuss that with Aubameyang? Maybe that was a point that they could have maybe discussed and thought about. But you know, these are the same owners that put a fucking formation that said 4-4-3. Pricks.
Look, I do want to speak about some of these moments with Tuchel. I'm a bit surprised with some of it. I'm a bit surprised with this Todd Boehly 4-4-3 or something that I was reading today.
You can't help but laugh.
I don't understand what's going on. I don't really understand what's going on. It's just mad, you know. Apparently, the guy was pissed because Tuchel didn't explain like 5-6 times about why he didn't want Ronaldo at Chelsea. It's just, I'm just shocked.
Can I just make a point on that? A fundamental point. we were all saying, and Todd Boehly was saying this as well, that he was going to back the manager. It was the manager's choice and the manager's players. So the reason you've sacked him is because he didn't want to purchase a signing that you wanted. So it's not backing the manager. It's not building for the manager. It's building for what you want. You want the master selling piece because Ronaldo makes you business. That's why they want Ronaldo. He's a big name and he'll create big business. But it's perfectly legitimate. And if Tuchel doesn't have to explain 5 or 6 times why he doesn't want Ronaldo, he just has to simply just tell it once that he doesn't fit the system, and that is predominantly true. You do have to change things up for Ronaldo, and yes, I admit you probably can change it up and make Ronaldo work. But why does Tuchel want to do that? Because he's already had to try and do that with Lukaku before. He just wants his own striker. He wants his own system, his own way, and he wasn't able to be given that by this ownership, who have been bleeding the word process and rebuild. All these fans, they're all coming for all these Chelsea fans. Half the Chelsea fans are idiots as well. Absolute lot of them. How can you go talk about rebuild, but only give the rebuild 2 months? Fools, a lot of you. We deserve nothing. We deserve failure. We deserve sixth place.
No, big facts, big facts. I mean,
And people will
oh,
talk about, oh yeah, Potter's got a 5-year contract. Oh, we're gonna have a process. What? What are you on?
no,
There is no evidence that Potter is going to get more than 18 months. He'll be
no,
gone by Christmas. For me, he'll be gone by Christmas next month, next year, not this year.
on a serious level, on a serious level, did you cry?
I've seen some clips of Tuchel talking about stuff, and I welled up, but I wouldn't say I've gone full on cried. But
I cried, man.
yeah, him. There's three managers. There's three managers that are welled up or cried for. Mourinho, second season. Conte, Tuchel. All three of them not backed in their at least their second seasons. Funny that.
Very, very funny that, of course. Guys, we got over 107. Whoa, it's going over to 200 very shortly. It's going a bit mad. Guys, over 200 of you guys tuning in. Please smash that like button, subscribe. We hit 29.6k subscribers. Hit the notification every single day. I was hoping there was some games or some content coming up very soon. We could be taking a few days break because there's no content. But
Well,
listen, we've got a super chat here.
We have Formula One.
Oh, you got Formula One. We
So
do have Formula One.
Sadiq, I'm expecting you on the stream after.
Shit, man. Pressure. Listen, Father with a super chat. No football. Mayo sono il gran premio di Italia. Mini preseason di Graham Potter. Finalmente la casa nostra. Continuiamo così fino alla fine del weekend. Forza Ferrari. Fuck, man. Lewis Hamilton back on the grid for the weekend. It's fucked.
I'm surprised he didn't mention Ferrari's pit strategies.
Well, Ferrari's a fucking joke, man. Listen,
Mate,
listen,
I bet Boehly's 4-4-3 sound like an intelligent comment.
that is true. Maximum, I removed my comment from earlier, yeah, but I'll bring it back if you want me to, innit? Like, I said about your mother, like, straight up. Like that. You see that light bulb got my back. Guys, run up the likes as always. Fuck Maximum, whatever you're saying. Subscribe, hit the notification. Let's talk about Graham Potter. The man is here now, Matt. We have to accept it. We have to move on. We have to, think about the future. I do believe he'll have a successful season. I do believe we'll get top 4. I do believe we'll get one trophy, maybe a FA Cup, maybe a Carabao Cup. We'll get Man City, of course, but we should get one of those. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about Graham Potter. First of all, what's your expectation for the season?
Minimal expectation now.
What if he, obviously, I'm not saying he won't last longer than 18 months on him, but what if he lights up the world, like the Chelsea team? What if we see brilliant football? We start winning games and stuff.
It will fall apart eventually. These players don't have the capacity to do a long-term project. Tuchel won Champions League, followed by a Super Cup, followed by the Club World Cup, which we've never won, by the way, under any manager. He nearly won the Carabao Cup, which we only messed up because refereeing decision meant we couldn't win it in 90 minutes, and then we lost on penalties, which is a lottery. And then we got to the FA Cup final, also won on a lottery. And as I said, the only game that Tuchel has not won with us in terms of cup competitions was the Real Madrid game, who went on to win the competition anyway. And that was individual mistakes that completely out of Tuchel's way. Tuchel has been a fantastic manager for us. And if you look at the stats you bring up for his 100 games, it's absolutely phenomenal. 67% success rate, win percentage. That's fantastic. It's not a problem at all. Some of the best winning percentages we've had at this club. There is no reason why. I'm not having any reason why Tuchel should have been let go now. Other than board members being, not gonna be funny. If Boehly come out and said when he first joined that Thomas Tuchel's not the man that they want to proceed with, we want to get a new manager because it's a new ownership, I would have been angry. But fine, that's what happens with new ownerships. Ultimately, managers don't last. But don't go telling me about processes. Don't get telling me about projects. How you want Tuchel to be your masterpiece of your rebuild, and then sack him 2 months later.
Do we fully blame him, or do we fully blame the journalists?
No, because at the end of the day, his journalists don't push the button. He does. And I'm going to be honest, them comments of Tuchel being the jewel of his rebuild is as bad as Stan Kroenke's comments that he's going to make Arsenal compete with Bayern Munich and Barcelona. That's how bad these comments are. It's on the same level.
Wow. Guys, I am so happy right now. Over 330 people tuned in. If you guys can, smash that like button for Thomas Tuchel. Like the fucking video for Thomas Tuchel. If you miss Thomas Tuchel, like the fucking video, guys, for Thomas Tuchel. Tommy T, guys. Yeah.
Did you see the video of him at Frankfurt or Stuttgart where he was at before? When he was shouting at some of the players. Man, that I can tell them players couldn't take that. They did not take that well at all.
I need to see that.
I'll send you it.
I need to show you guys my TikTok, guys. Follow up on WorldWideChels TikTok. Obviously, I put a quick video up. I need to see that video, man. Send me it.
It's sent it to you now.
Let's see, man.
God, Tommy T.
Let's see, man. Let's see this, man. You sent it to me on DMs?
Yeah. It's literally in German, him just going absolutely mental.
Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw this way before, actually. Like, not recently. I saw it way before. I want people to see my DMs, fam. I wonder, did Tuchel ever go mad like this to any players like that? Oh, sorry. I wonder, did Tuchel ever went mad to any players like that? Some great English, isn't it?
It sounds great in a German accent as well. You can tell he done that team of Kai Havertz and they've just gone or Pulisic.
Definitely Pulisic.
And Callum as well.
Guys, just very quickly, I thought to say today's video is sponsored by Sportinen. Download the link in the comments, in the description, everything. One click. Chelsea group chat, Chelsea fucking team lineup, predictions, Chelsea transfers, Matt J. Ball doing the podcast, WorldWideChels pod, of course, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can drop in your questions. We'll answer them. Maybe some of you guys want to join him and some of the guests on the podcast as well. Come and join us on Sportinen. Link in description, link in the comments. It is free. It's like making a Twitter account or, making a Hotmail Gmail account. No bank details, no money, nothing. Free. They are sponsoring today's video. If you join, I get paid as well. Simple as that, people. Join up, man, before it's too late. Thomas Tuchel is gone, people. We just We have to accept it now. But let's talk about Graham Potter. I'm hearing that he also plays free at the back anyway.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing at all these people that wanted 4 at the back, and now they're going talking about how Graham Potter's fantastic. Literally plays 3-5-2.
So basically, I've got a dream. I have a dream. Who says those famous words, Matt?
The Martin Luther King.
I have a dream. 3-5-2, Graham Potter. Yeah. Now let me put some minerals in this. Let me put some actual minerals in this.
You've lost now. You've said minerals.
No. I've not lost.
Mind you,
Guys,
I completely back Johnny's sentiment since with Tuchel went. He's been spitting facts.
But guys, listen. Look, let me just land this. Let me land the minerals. Yeah. I have a dream. I have a fucking dream. Okay. Graham Potter, 5-year deal, baby. Yeah. 12 million a year or whatever it is. More than Tuchel, yeah? Romelu Lukaku returns. Romelu fucking Lukaku returns up front for Graham Potter. Mark my words. Remember, I told you guys. Romelu fucking Lukaku will return to Chelsea Football Club with Graham Potter in charge, playing a 3-5-2. I have a dream. That dream is going to become a reality. It ain't going to be Nelly, just a dream or anything like that. It's going to be actual real. So remember I told you guys, Romelu Lukaku will return to Chelsea Football Club very soon. Remember I told you lot. Remember me. Remember the stream. 9th of September. The day we found out there's no Premier League football, people. Romelu Lukaku will return to Chelsea Football Club very soon. Mark my words. Anyway, back to Matt J. Bull.
My reaction if that happens.
Shit, he left me.
I can't. Honestly, it would be the biggest slap in the face if that absolute bum has a Chelsea career after this because Thomas Tuchel's left.
Bruv, I can see it. It's a Chelsea thing. I can actually see it.
I've already said this to Marv, and me and Marv have been absolutely screaming at each other in DMs if it happens.
Oh, so you know about Lukaku as well? You actually thought about it?
I've said because I think was it the Inter chief or whatever his name is, Marchetti or Maretti or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He said that he was questioned about Lukaku's future at the end of the season. He said, "Now Tuchel's left, who knows?" And that's literally opening the door for him completely. So what more proof do you want?
Guys, 3-5-2, Graham Potter, Romelu Lukaku. Guys, if you don't want Romelu Lukaku back at the club, like the video. Over 300 likes needed. Like the video right now if you don't want Romelu Lukaku back in this Chelsea squad. ASAP. Like the video. Subscribe. We are less than 400 away from the big 30,000 subscribers. Come and help the channel and support us, man. So 3-5-2, Cucurella. Why do people think Cucurella might have an issue with Potter?
I don't think he'll have an issue. I think it would just be incredibly awkward.
Why?
Because he's left so soon to come to Chelsea, and then Potter just strolled in. Like it will just be, oh, hi boss, because it's going to be like an awkward thing of I left you to go join a better club, and now you've just come and joined.
But they had a very, very good relationship.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but it'll just be a bit awkward that he left. It's like Billy Gilmore's going to feel so awkward now because he left because Tuchel was there, and yet now he's at Brighton because he went to play under Potter, and now Potter's not even there anymore. He's gone to the exact club he left 9 days ago. Billy Gilmore must be thinking, what the hell have I done?
That's a weird one as well. Billy Gilmore left, and this has happened.
And Levi Colwell's thinking, what the hell as well? Levi's just, well, mind you, he wasn't even playing Levi Colwell. The guy that was supposed to start at Chelsea, by the way.
He might come back to Chelsea because of it.
All right, it's like Lewis Bate. Oh, Lewis Bate was going to start in the Chelsea midfield. Didn't even get into the Leeds team, and now Oxford on loan.
I don't know. Obviously, you've been on holiday recently, but I went on Minerals FC's channel the other day. Well, probably maybe 5 days ago, and we've been talking about brown envelopes and everyone that he's been going at, and I basically have been saying now that I respect Rory Jennings, and I'll tell you why. I honestly tell you why. Rory Jennings, as much as I know that this guy is a fucking clown and is doing everything for marketing, at least the guy's not hiding it. At least the guy's
Oh
coming
yeah,
out saying that he's
yeah,
too out.
yeah. I
Yeah.
completely agree with you. He's just fully out with it, and he's fully out to be left to criticise. Where you've got people like, well, I'm not going to name names on this channel unless you want me to. You got certain men are being sponsored by the club.
Yeah,
uh,
but listen. On social media, bro, listen, on YouTube, on Twitter, all the fucking accounts that you guys bumlick, guys in the comments, all the accounts that you guys bumlick and they never respond to you, they were on the fence saying that, you know what, I can
I
talk
think
now.
Con's probably the one that I saw just generally back in TT all the way.
Yeah, Con went on Minerals
And
FC's channel
to
the
be
other
fair,
day as well.
even Mod as well. Mod,
I didn't see his ones.
normally I dislike Mod, but Mod's been, as far as I'm aware, this is only post Tuchel. I haven't seen what he said pre Tuchel sacking, but he's been backing Tuchel the whole time.
Right,
But the thing is, you can never trust Mod's opinion because Mod's opinion changes by the day,
big
blowing
up
wind.
Mod, man. I love Mod. I
I
love
like, I
Con
like,
and
I
all
like,
that
I
stuff.
like Mod. I like it. He's doing it for the grind. I get it. You got to do it for the clicks and that. But
I ain't got no issues with their opinions or anything on Tuchel,
no,
but the other ones that we've been talking about, trust me,
seriously, don't.
most of them have been flip flopping, man. I'm actually annoyed with the way people bumlick these people and they still get away with this shit, man. So this is why I still respect Rory Jennings, as much as he's such a clown. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a proper clown.
I get what you're saying. I still think he's a clown. Yeah, as you say,
Yeah,
he's a clown, absolute clown. But at least he has the bollocks to nail himself to that opinion. You've got, I'd probably say, you, Miz, Eunice, in terms of YouTube, that haven't been. Obviously, now everyone can figure out who the other people are, but they're the ones that I've seen generally that have been quite consistent. Miz is always like kind of questioned, but not questioned in terms of Tuchel in general, just questioned specific tactic stuff, which is fine. You can criticise some of Tuchel's tactics. I've criticised Tuchel in terms of his subs. I think his subs should be quicker, and we'll moan about Lampard of this, but and some of Miz's criticisms are quite valid. Eunice just generally is just the most sound opinion, and you can tell, like you, he's one of the OGs because he actually gets it and actually doesn't make these silly schoolboy errors that all the other people make.
no, it's very very true, man. Very very true. Big up the comments, man. Big up to you, man. Guys, drop in your questions, drop in your likes, drop in, super chats. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. The players were very limited to say a thank you message to Tuchel. Only saw like thank you, Mister, thank you,
Except
Gaffer,
Silva.
except Thiago Silva. Yes, Thiago Silva saw as well.
Chalobah
But
did quite well as well. Was quite nice as well.
who
Chalobah.
is it?
Yeah, because he's saying about how you made my dream come true, my childhood dream. Thank you so much, boss, for everything. So it was like, because obviously he gave him his debut and started him off, didn't he? I think he had that picture where at the first game where he was hugging Tuchel.
Yeah.
So fair play to Chalobah, Thiago Silva. The fact that Bell Silva's post was more meaningful than 90% of the Chelsea squad. That just shows.
No, but I think the Chelsea squad were told to do that.
Bun that.
But I think they were told, bro.
There's nothing in your contract to say you have to put in a rubbish, um, whatever you call it, a rubbish, like a simple, what do you call it, a message post. Say what you want. You're not going to get done for it.
Mm.
But so why would Thiago Silva do it if Thiago Silva's not? Well, I suppose he's not got long left, so he can just say fuck you. But
He probably don't care, innit?
no, he's a model professional. That's why. Professional of the football game. But the others, everyone's on fraud watch. except obviously the new come-ins because they've literally just come in, so that's not their fault.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. Pulisic, so disappointed in him.
Well, that's why
So disappointed in him.
we now know why he wasn't allowed to leave. And I am very, Sadiq, I've been backing Pulisic for a while. I have lost my respect for him. And you know what? I assume they're not Chelsea fans, just the American fans in general. Obviously, not saying every American fan, but the ones that aren't predominantly Chelsea fans, some of them are, but the ones that aren't, they've just been going at Tuchel because he's not playing their star boy. I'm going to use the term star boy. He may as well be cutting oranges with Callum Hudson-Odoi at the moment, the way he's playing. But
Well, he's playing sick, bro.
I think Pulisic's ridiculous. Pulisic's ridiculous.
Yo,
So,
Hudson-Odoi has been killing it on loan, bro.
I watched the Club Bruges by Leverkusen game. He was all right. Produced the most assists, but he's just collect. I still see flaws in this game, and it's again Bundesliga. And look at what Havertz was doing in the Bundesliga. Look what Timo Werner does in the Bundesliga.
What if Havertz suddenly scores 15 goals?
That's why I wanted Callum Hudson-Odoi to go to another Premier League side because he'd actually be able to show it in a proper
What
league.
if Havertz scores 15 goals on the Graham Potter? What would you say?
Well, fair enough. You've proved yourself finally. You've woken up after 3 years, except one game.
So,
One month.
what if people are saying maybe it was Tuchel?
It's not. I don't think it is Tuchel. Why would it be Tuchel?
Because there were some things that he had to change at the same time, man, that he wasn't changing.
As one of the best, I don't think anyone on this panel will disagree with me. As one of the best managers in history has said in Pep Guardiola, it's not his job to train attackers. Attackers already know how to attack. It's not his job to coach the attack. It's their job to finish it off, and that's the point Tuchel has always made. He's coached he coached the first 80 meters to perfection. In terms of controlling the ball, in terms of the possession-based football, we're probably one of the best at it in terms of controlling it. There is occasional times where Jorginho messes up on the transition when we lose it, but that's the fault. That's just the limitations of certain people in the squad. But Tuchel's job, he was doing, but the final third, we were just useless at because we have to babysit certain players, and Tuchel has to accommodate for these players. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to be given the rebuild time he needs to clear some of these players out. I think Potter's going to struggle to get some of these attacking players firing.
I believe Potter will get that early form like Solskjaer did at United when he first come in. And
Every manager gets the bounce, so I'm not going to hype about the bounce.
yeah, just quickly as well, got super chat. Big up Sadiq, Matt, and Arthur. Welcome Arthur to the stream. How are you, Arthur?
Well, thank you. Things are a bit all over the place at the moment, as we all know. But we move, we just gotta keep going and hope for the best. But Matt, it's a pleasure to see you back. Hope you had a very good holiday and really enjoyed it. And yeah, just to add to what you were saying before. Yeah, look, it doesn't matter who the manager is. A change of manager is not suddenly going to make attackers that don't know where a goal is. It's not going to make them suddenly score a hat trick every game. If attackers are just out of form for whatever reason, can't friggin' find the back of the net to save their lives, a new manager isn't necessarily going to be able to change that. They'll do what they can, but ultimately it's up to the players. So yeah, I think if our attackers,
I just got a feeling the players will turn up in this early form.
And my thing is as well, Tuchel, is why is it only Chelsea that he struggled to score goals? PSG, free flowing. All right, you can say Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and Cavani, whoever else was in there at the time. Fair enough, that's a fantastic attack, except Cavani. Big up Alfred.
Hey.
But Dortmund,
Not Alfred.
absolutely fantastic. Dortmund, absolutely fantastic and fully firing with goals. Even his time before at Frankfurt, firing with goals. It's only Chelsea that he struggled. What is the difference in that? It's the caliber of players that he's got. He hasn't got the caliber of players.
Spot on.
I think Sterling is a very good player, but he can't do it on his own because unfortunately he's surrounded by Tosh. Aubameyang had literally one game in which he is currently obviously struggling with a jaw problem. So, and he's not fully acclimatized to the squad. So you can only Tuchel can only do so much with the rest of the crap that he's got because I think none of the others are good. Brozier probably could do a job, but obviously he wasn't given the time to even bed Brozier in. So it is what it is. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, Sadiq was talking about this manager bounce with Graham Potter. Well, we might get that, but that won't last long because we've got the Qatar World Cup, which means we have a massive break in football, and any bounce that we have will drop after that.
Yeah.
So we've only got maximum 2 months of a bounce.
Yeah.
Who
Just quickly,
knows?
Alfred. Sorry, let me just read the super chat very quickly. Sorry about that. Special super chat for myself, Alfred, and Matt. Good to see Matt back. We need a midfielder like Fabregas. We need a striker, world-beaten striker, and whip defense back into shape. Diego Costa has joined Wolves, I think, as well. That's one to keep an eye out on as well. Hope we get through this transition, definitely for sure. Big up Unlimited Dreamer for the donations now and earlier as well. Nipping Sports, NS Sports, man. Where you been, NS Sports? NS Sports.
I've been cooking up.
You've been chefing it up, fam. Chefing it up.
I've got a new job.
Listen. You told me you're going to take me out for my birthday. We are now in September.
I have a job now. When you're free, whenever we both have a free day, we'll go out then. Yeah.
Is that a promise?
Whenever our days off are on the same day, you and me gonna go out.
Is that a promise?
Yeah. Just tell me what days you're free, and I'll tell you what days I'm free, and then we'll figure something out.
Pinky promised me. That's not Pinky, that's Farm. Bro, listen. Last question, Nippin. Why are you always near Pepe's?
Huh?
Why are you always near Pepe's?
Because my friends are always at Pepe's.
All right, I'll leave you to it, man. I'll leave you to it.
I wanted to. I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes. I'm gonna stay until my food comes, which could be 20 minutes.
It's good to see you, Nippon. The band is
all right,
back together.
Nippin, I want to keep you muted. And I'll come back to you. Okay, you mute yourself. That's excellent. Sorry, Alfred, what were you saying earlier?
Yeah, the band is back together, eh? Good to see in hard times as well. I do not know. I cannot remember.
You forgot already?
Yes. Oh, good. It'll come
Never
back.
mind, guys. We are here discussing Graham Potter's tactical analysis. Alfred has 100% experience in this topic. He's been messaging me since yesterday that Graham Potter is his number one manager for the Chelsea role. He's excited to see him join. He has a feeling that Cavani could join in January if we do not go out for Ronaldo as well. So, Alfred, what can you tell us, man? 3-5-2. Are you excited about this formation?
Matt, first of all, I just want to say quickly, I don't want to hear about Cavani. He broke my heart. I've been here inviting him to Chelsea for months, and the man went to Valencia. Yeah? So you broke my heart, Cavani. Not cool, man. But yeah, look, I'm just excited to see this bounce. I know, as Matt said, it might not last too long, and actually that brings me to what I was going to say before that I forgot, which was that who knows what injuries we're going to friggin' get during the World Cup as well. God forbid, but that could be a problem for us. Like,
Yeah.
man, it's just such a. It's still just. I still can't believe that we're doing it in the middle of a fucking season. It's ridiculous, man. Um,
Cheers,
yeah,
Jeff. Cheers to Kravitz for that. I totally agree. But listen, apparently Tuchel was expecting to be sacked in pre-season. That's what's been said as well. He was expecting it after the Arsenal game, actually. So when I was talking about, I'm worried about Chelsea in general at that time, and I was told it's just pre-season. Here we are, basically.
That's the thing. I don't get why you would fundamentally give someone a whole window and then sack him just after. It's fundamentally football stupidity. It's football suicide.
Think about it as well. Think about it as well. After the West Ham game, that other scout got let go as well, and it was said that is it Scott? It's Scott, right? I'm
Scott
sure it's Scott.
McClacken, yeah.
Apparently, it was his choice to leave. I don't believe that. I honestly do
No,
not believe that.
I think Boehly has been clearing everyone out.
Yeah, but they said the article said it was his choice after 11 years. It was his choice.
But I think there's a lot of PR going about, and that's why I think a lot of these Tuchel stuff that's coming out. It's fine. It's always fine to beat the person that's going out because Tuchel probably has something in his contract that he cannot talk about what's gone on for a certain period of time. So naturally, there'll be a lot of PR spin from your Matt Laws, from your certain club journalists that will spin it in the club's way and say that it's all on Tuchel, it's not on the owners, blah blah blah. And as usual, Twitter laps it up straight away without questioning. If this was if all this was going on, why did they wait so long? And don't tell me they had to search and scout for managers because Potter was. You don't need weeks to negotiate with Potter. As it's shown what happened. Potter was going to leave. All you had to do was pay the clause. If you were going to do that, if you were going to say, right, as I said, if you're going to say, right, we're going to bring Potter in beginning of the summer, we're going to let him have his window, and let him do his stuff, then fair enough. I would say it's a completely wrong decision because I think Tuchel is one of the best managers on the planet. But at least you're being upfront about it and saying that you want your own man in, which is fair enough. That's what most new owners do. But the fact that you left him on for so long gave him basically all the window, made him bring in players like Aubameyang, who is obviously someone Tuchel preferred because he worked with him before. I mean, half of these players, Sterling, it's a slap in the face to Sterling because Sterling's probably been brought on to the fact that, he's going to play under Tuchel and all that, and now he's not.
Sterling, the last few games, fell off as well. Absolutely fell off. The passes behind the players, not in the box, not Poacher.
He hasn't fallen off. He's just leveled down to because unfortunately you get good players. And unfortunately, when you're a good player in a bad team, your level falls to that level of the team.
correct. Yeah.
And that's what happens to Sterling. And I don't blame Sterling. I think Sterling's actually overall played quite well. He scored a few goals. He's got a few assists. He's done. If in his output, he's still doing far better than any other attacker would at the moment.
Not Mason Mount.
And no, don't even give me Mason Mount.
But hey, 7 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. Money Mason Mount. New contract coming very soon.
Sterling has actually shown quite a lot. And even in events even in stuff that's gone to nothing, he's shown quality that what I haven't seen at Chelsea for a long period of time.
There we have it, folks. But on a serious level, let's talk about Money Mace. I'm a bit disappointed with his performances so far this season. 7 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. Same level as Son at Tottenham. But last season he had a very, very good, decent GNA. Even though if his performances weren't well, he still got the goal and assist. So, what's gone wrong with Money Mace? Is he playing too much? Is he playing out of position? Is he not giving the minerals on purpose? What's going on, man, Alfred?
Yeah, mixture of a few things. First of all, I think he thinks he's invincible in the team. He's gotten way too comfortable as far as I'm concerned, and also it could be this. We don't know what the players have known. In recent times in the team, obviously everybody has been performing well. Sorry, not very well, and whether or not it's because Tuchel lost the dressing room, as they say, is going to come to light now under Graham Potter. Because if we see a bunch of really improved performances from a lot of the players, including Mason Mount, then we will know uh, that maybe he just hasn't been giving his all. Because as you said, last season he wasn't performing fantastically, but at least still putting in more effort than he has been recently. He's gotten some goals and assists, but very poor this season. So we're going to see. I've just under the circumstances, I understand obviously why the games have been postponed, but uh, from a Chelsea fan point of view, it sucks because I was so excited to see how if we were going to begin this bounce back with a win, and I was mostly excited to see the performance. Where we're going to see more hunger, um, and more determination, more spirit in this team, but at the same time, um, silver linings and all that. Now Potter is going to be able to. Well, I'm assuming training's still going to happen, yeah, even though games are postponed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll get more time with the players now to see who's got in his own eyes now, not Tuchel's anymore. Who's got the best match sharpness? Who looks like they're most confident? And he'll pick his own lineup and tactics, and yeah, it would have just been so good to see. Now we're going to have to wait. It is what it is, but look, I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing hopefully some good performances.
Yeah. Nipin Sharma, you look a bit lost.
Yeah, I'm just distraught
Why?
that TT has gone.
I thought you wanted him gone.
No,
Yeah,
I said
don't even start
You
that.
said you wanted him
you
gone.
said you were gone. You're
Did-
part of the
did
problem.
I?
Listen, you're part of the problem.
even if I did, I'm not. I'm kind
Listen,
of
you're part of the
emotional.
problem. You're part of the problem.
Who says? Says who?
Says me.
Well, I don't think I'm part of the problem.
You are part of the problem. And
Well, I'd like to disagree.
and this is on you, Niffin. You got Tommy T sacked. Chelsea's
No,
downfall comes to you. The person that goes to watch Arsenal instead of Chelsea.
Nipin Sharma, me, Matt, Alfred, we just miss you, man. It's been a long time since you've been on the channel. We're just joking around with you as always.
Yeah.
and I'm missed. I've completely. That's why I got mad because I've completely forgotten what WWC banter feels like.
Yes.
Because while you're streaming, I'm at work.
No, we're just joking around, Nipin Sharma. Don't worry about it,
Yeah,
man.
I'm joking. I was annoyed with that one comment you did make, but
What one comment?
it was something about just wanting Tuchel gone or something. In that respect.
What, seriously?
Yeah, Niffin said something that was very snaky about
Did I
Tuchel.
not?
Wait. So this is real.
And then I called him out in the
When-
group chat about it, and then he was like, "Oh, I'll change my opinion now. I'll change my opinion now." Like how Niffin occasionally does.
Are you?
I'll go find. I'll go find
Just
it.
because I'm
Nipin.
just because I'm different doesn't mean I'm a snake.
I didn't say you were a snake. I said it was a snaky comment.
Nipin Sharma, man. Mr. Wade Modes, I do not have a DM from you unless you're messaging my
Shit,
other account that I
I
do
can't
not
find it
use.
because I left the chat. Damn it!
What chat?
Live stream talks.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
what
did
day
you
was-
leave?
What day was it? What day was it?
Because I was nearly gonna just pack it in.
Why are you giving up on your club, man?
I'm not. I'm in full support of Chelsea women because they actually have a project, and actually run like a football club and not just like a £1 million business for a billionaire's toy, and home to overpaid prima donnas. Big up for Chelsea women. Big up Emma Hayes. We're gonna go win the quadruple, baby.
You know, I don't think we're going to win anything under Graham Potter.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Emma Hayes. Then I was really gonna shut you down.
Guys,
Yeah, I
super
agree.
chat.
I actually agree with you there. I don't think we'll win anything under Potter.
Guys,
Look,
super
it's
chat.
the
Wait,
English
nip
thing.
and wait. Fino all fine. De Yona, di Precision, di Potterino, Ragliamenti, qualification, Forza Ferrari, who are fucking shit at pit stops. Nippin, are you looking for Astrid? Take
No,
Rabbit.
Oh, not this again.
I'm looking for my Pepe's takeaway.
Nippin Sharma, are you looking for Astrid?
No.
Did you guys see that dumb video that she done about Aubameyang?
I loved it.
Oh,
I
Huh?
loved it. That was
What?
class. Loved it.
it
What?
was embarrassing.
I loved it. No, it wasn't.
On
Yeah,
my life, I think she's been racist.
What do you mean?
Her voice, her accent for the thing.
Oh no, actually, yeah, I get your point. I get you mean now. She did.
I think she's been racist to Asians.
Listen, no, look, coming from a European background, man, that really confused me. That accent. Like,
That accent is mocking
She
Asians.
definitely put. Like when I say it, I just say it in my normal voice.
Yeah.
But she actually tried to force an accent on, which is not. That's
Bro,
not.
I'm telling you now, Alfred, you shouldn't be publicly saying that you liked him, man, because that was bad. That was really
I mean,
bad.
you should never back Astrid in general, but especially.
Alfred
for me,
loves her, bro. I see Alfred responding on the all tweets, bro. This guy,
Oh,
he's
bro, I like when they admit it. I like the girl. She's awesome.
yeah. Yo, listen, you need to get laid, bro. You need to get laid.
Right, guys. Guys, I must love you and leave you. My food is here.
Can we see the food quickly?
Of course.
Can you tell us what it is?
I ordered a lamb quarter pounder and some fries, curry fries. Anyway,
Bruv, you're Indian. You shouldn't be eating beef or lamb.
it's lamb.
You're not allowed it.
No, I'm not allowed beef. I'm allowed lamb.
Are you?
Yeah. Lamb's allowed for me.
Fair play, fair play. All right, cool, man. Take care, man. Good to see you. We'll see you soon, my friend.
Wait, one more thing before I go. I'll let you know whenever I have a day off.
When's your next day off?
My next day off is Thursday the 15th.
I'll see you soon, my friend.
See you soon.
Take care.
It was genuinely good to see you, buddy. Enjoy.
Hey, Nippin.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, thanks for the membership payment, man. I appreciate it, bro. Cause I didn't even message you, so it's good to know that you remember. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. From now on, I'll just say it in the private chat before going.
Okay, one more thing, Nippin. I've got
go
super
on.
chat here. Super chat here. A question for you, Nippin. Put the camera on Nippin. This is a serious question. Why is it every time I go on Twitter, I caught you simping on every woman and giving them smooch emoji? Secondly, Sadiq and Matt, Alfred, long time. Can you tell us, Nippin, why do you always respond on the girls' tweets?
I would answer that if it was someone else asking.
Okay, thank you, Ted Kravitz.
Can I ask that same question then?
Because I think she's good looking, the person who I just
Wait, who is it?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Is it the certain person that I know about already?
Is it Tottenham?
No, not her.
Okay. Nippin, I don't want you to go, man. I don't want you to go. I want you to stay here. Because, bro, I only see you like once every 3 weeks, bro.
Right. This is going to be awkward. This is going to be awkward. And I'm going to, just like old times, I'm going to be speaking to my friends as well as you, if that's okay. But I'll
That's
be
all
on
good.
mute.
Stay muted, though.
Say hi.
How do you do, people?
He's
Hello,
a
mate.
Chelsea
buddy.
fan as well.
He's a Chelsea fan as well. Hello, mate.
Eh,
All right, cool. Stay muted, man. Matt, let's talk serious, man. Where do you think we're finishing the league?
5th place.
no,
I would have said 4th under Thomas Tuchel, but now I'm saying 5th.
I think we can go and win the league.
That's
too.
cap. I thought you said we're talking serious.
I think under new manager we can go all the way in one trophy.
Bloody hell.
Alfred, do you agree with me?
Yes, we're not that far off the top. If we can gain enough momentum and keep it, who knows, mate? This is going to be a very, very weird season, especially after the World Cup. You know, whoever might be doing well after that, if it's not us, we'll be able to catch them because players will be tired and all that sort of thing. Hopefully, it just depends who's going to have the most momentum after the World Cup. But I honestly think that we can do it. Manchester City, as well as they have been playing, they've been dropping some strange points as well. Arsenal, we all know what happens to Arsenal. They're not going to stay up there. Manchester United and Tottenham, it's hard to predict what they're going to do as well. So it's going to be very interesting, man. I reckon we can stay up there, if not win it, at least stay up there and definitely finish in the top 4, in my opinion, at the very least.
Listen, I think we'll be closer to what we would achieve under Tuchel, in my opinion. I do think we'll have that transition period where we do well. And I look forward to it, end of the day. We've got super chat here saying, Father Deeks, you coming to my ends. I move out next week, but I'll tell you on WhatsApp. Let me know where you're moving out to. I'm a bit surprised. Are you still going to Chelsea's games? Let us know. Another super chat from Saranda, missing Matt's censorship. Chelsea top 4 and 1 trophy.
I'll take it.
Win the league, man. That's a far cry. I don't know about that. I say we can finish second. Yeah, that's what I mean. Second at least. But I think we'll get the transition where we'll surprise a lot of teams this season and then fall off again. You know how Thomas Tuchel built a team where people be worried to play against us. That team, I see it kind of happening again under Graham Potter and then down like Jay Sean. But we'll see what happens, man. I love Niffin's burger, man. He's making me hungry, fam.
It does look good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well,
10 out of 10.
I didn't choose that, man. Yo, allow it, man. Let me eat in peace, man. Let me eat in peace. Thomas Tuchel first season top 4. Frank season top 4. These are good points, Matt.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
good.
and let's watch this one fail.
Wow,
I
you are
warned,
negative.
I warned you guys. I warned you guys. Thomas
That's
Tuchel
negative.
was the last world-class manager that we could get, but we haven't rinsed and washed and repeated already. There's going to get to a point where this constant sacking of managers every 18 months to 2 years is going to start failing. And when the bounce does not happen, we are going to fall. We are going down like Jay Sean. And
Hey,
it might have to take us taking a big fall, almost like Arsenal have, to realise that we actually need to build a team for the long term. The best teams at the moment, Manchester City and Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool are going through a tough time now, but I think it's because that their owners have not rejuvenated the team, because you do need to rejuvenate that team under Klopp, and they haven't done that. But they have a long-term project, and that's how they've become very successful teams. Bayern Munich also have long-term aspirations, and they've been a successful club completely. teams that haven't done very well and done well in parts but not completely. PSG, short-term management. Chelsea have had success but not been challenging for the league for years because short-term management. What a surprise! Manchester United not doing very well. Short-term management. Arsenal until recently short-term management. Barcelona, very much short-term management. They're what they're thinking now. Very much short-term management. Real Madrid, done very well recently. Have a long-term plan with Carlo Ancelotti. This is the difference. We've got to plan and build, and I mean rebuild, because we are. This is the worst team. This is the worst starting. This is maybe now, but the start of this all this window, we had by far the worst Abramovich team. And look what Tuchel managed to do with it. Still.
What, the Champions League one?
Yeah. Well, Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup, FA Cup final, League Cup final, lost both from penalties. That team is terrible. I'd say the only world class player in there is Thiago Silva, and he's 38 years old.
I think Boehly's coming up with a long-term plan.
All right, I will come back I will come back in 18 months when he's sacked, and then tell you guys otherwise, and tell you guys roundabouts all over again. We've been on the roundabout for about 18, 19 years.
Yes, but now we have new management, Matt. New ownership, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, they don't infuse me because they've just ripped up a rebuild that they already said they were going to do with Tuchel in 3 months. That doesn't inspire.
We don't know we still don't know fully what's going on there. You know, obviously there's something very, very wrong and very weird has gone on at this club behind the scenes. I highly doubt it was results based. There's no fucking way this sacking was results based, because you know you don't let a manager go 6 games after building a transfer window around him. You know, so I don't know what the hell happened, but it's fucking weird and it sucks. But the proper new regime under new ownership begins now with their own manager that they personally have appointed. So, you know, we'll see what happens with him. If he's gone in, you know, a season and a half or so, as you say, then we can say it's the same, you know, new ownership, but same old shit system of sacking managers.
Yeah, there's a few things I need to see Graham Potter do. I need to see new leadership, new captain. I can't see this fucking Aspi shit anymore, personally.
I don't think Potter's got the bollocks to come in and just strip Aspi of the captain armband. Real talk. He doesn't have enough skin in the game to do that. Because straight away there are certain people in that club, in terms of players, that respect Aspi down to a T. And unless he's given it to Thiago Silva, who, don't forget, is gone potentially at the end of the season. As much as I love Thiago Silva, I don't see Chelsea extending his contract because, as you said, they want to rebuild for the long term.
Yeah.
So you won't give it to Silva for just the end of the season. So who are you going to give it to? Reece James, potentially an option. But I still think people will get players in that team will be upset if Aspi loses it. And that straight away puts a knife in your back already.
Yeah. I'm a bit surprised though. I'm trying to think of the whole situation now with the striker opportunities and the midfielders and.
But the thing is as well, we've wasted so. If the question is, does Potter even want the players that the Chelsea have brought in? The Sterlings, the Fofanas, the Aubameyang, obviously Cucurella is his own player, so we count that one out. But the point is, if he doesn't want some of these players, you've just wasted a lot of money. Bearing in mind we are on the red with financial fair play as it is, as it come out in a recent article, and you've just blown 250 odd million on that. That's ridiculous, and that therefore puts Potter under more pressure in terms of not being able to spend as well in the next few summers, unless we increase revenue. So
We should have got
this
Ronaldo. That's what you're
this
saying.
again, long term planning rebuild is going so well already.
Yeah, well, Rome wasn't built in a day, Matt. You know.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay, Mr. Negative.
But I'm saying you're absolutely correct. Rome wasn't built in a day. I wish Chelsea fans realised that a week ago.
About a week ago. No, honestly, for me, I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys. Okay, as a Chelsea fan, if I wasn't a YouTuber, if I didn't do content, I would honestly not waste my time on this club as much. Like I wouldn't invest so much effort to games and go out my way to give opinions and stuff like that. That's me owning a channel, having a platform, fans worldwide. You know, I got a responsibility. Yeah, I love what I do and getting people on and giving them a say and where maybe they wouldn't get a say anywhere else. So it's like, what's next? Obviously, we're talking about long-term projects, but Matt's kind of right. We're seeing the same shit over and again. I think this second is probably the worst sacking of all sackings.
It is.
Yeah,
And the only one you can put this is Carlo Ancelotti.
Nah, I don't think so.
But
I don't think so.
even then, you're doing that that's a stretch if you put that in. I'd argue Conte. Well, Conte was a different thing because he forced himself out. But that was the three most criminal things was not backing Jose Mourinho in his second season and allowing that to fall apart. Not backing Conte in his second season and getting rid of a world class manager, and now losing a world class manager in Thomas Tuchel after some of the best stats of a manager in the first 100 games of his career. After spending hundreds of millions on him in a transfer window, you sack him literally straight after. There is no logic in that. Absolutely zero logic. I mean, it's that bad. We're talking in terms of stupidity, in terms of ownership decision. This isn't even Man United. Man United wouldn't even go down to this realms of stupidity in terms of ownership decisions. There is no reason, unless Tuchel has said, I am walking now, there is no reason to sack him now. And I don't think Tuchel's gone, I'm walking now. Because as he said in press conference about his 100th game, he said, I hope there's 100 more to come. And that is insulting. To put that interview out and then sack him the next day is absolutely criminal. Absolutely disgusting.
That is fucked.
It's absolutely insulting at the highest level, and it's so unprofessional. It's unbelievable, disrespectful, and that's why I backed Boehly coming in, but he's really lost all my respect at the moment, and he has to really, and I mean really, back Potter in a rebuild, a proper rebuild, to even just try and win me back over a little bit. He's on massive fraud watch for me. Massive. Because you don't spend 250 million like you did on a particular manager to then sack him after a week after the window's closed over what? A couple of bad run of games. And for example, the Tottenham one, we should have had 2 more points in because that was obviously refereeing decisions. So I don't think it's actually been that bad a season, considering we're not that far behind Manchester City. We're not that far behind. Like Arsenal are ahead, but Arsenal will drop eventually. We're not actually that far behind other people. So it's honestly just one of the most ridiculous and ludicrous decisions I've ever seen in football.
One game, Matt. He's had one game
Yeah.
with every single signing that he's made.
Yeah, and that was a Dinamo Zagreb that's played historically very well against Premier League big boys and has beaten Arsenal, has beaten United, has beaten Tottenham, has beaten a lot of clubs in the last few years. in European games. They were not a team to lie down for. This is this.
Correct.
I said when we got them that they are a very attacking team, and will put the sword to you if you're not careful. And we just lost out on one transition, and that is the story of this team, of this side. It's not nothing to do with Tuchel. It's to do with these players' concentration levels and their absolute piss poor attacking ability. And what I'll say now, let's be real, with these fans that wanted Tuchel gone, I hope you have the same energy for Potter. If Potter has bad 3 or 4 games now, we've got to have the same energy. Because this is the same energy we had under Tuchel, so why should Potter be any different? That these people like Mike Green on Twitter, Monster, many people are calling Tuchel's head because of the midfield. Well, I expect if Potter has bad 3 or 4 games, I expect you to start calling for his head as well, because that's the way you've been going.
They'll make the argument that he needs time with the team.
I don't have time for people like this.
Well, guys, I do want to say a few things about my health very quickly. I've been off work for 6 weeks now. I need to sort out within 2 or 3 weeks. I have a private medical specialist tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. So if you guys can wish me luck, much appreciated, because I need to get these things sorted. So hopefully, my issues are fixed within the next 7 to 14 days. Big up everyone that's been supporting the channel in general, my co-host, the team, of course, and all the guys in the comments. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe it's a good time for me personally that there's no football this weekend, because I can focus on these things as well. So Formula One will be interesting, of course. Mr. Matt, I don't know what time it is. I don't even know if I'll be. They might even keep me in the hospital. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It'll be Sunday afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock start
Yeah.
race. So stream will be on straight after. If you guys are available to join in the comments.
I'll join if it's my day off, Matt.
That's fine. Nipping, as long as you come in, like the video, and put a couple of comments in, that's that's all I want. And guys, if you're listening in the comments, please join. Me and Wayne have been working very hard on it. We've got a fucking banging intro, some banging graphics. We've worked really hard, and obviously we're still building up. We've been a bit sloppy because I've had issues. I've been on holiday and things just haven't worked out. Things have been cancelled and moved and whatever. But we will be pushing it even more as much as we can. So make sure you do back us. Come on, even if you don't like Formula One particularly much, just give us a subscribe. And when the video comes on, just smash the like button, because it means it goes out to more and more people who will watch the video. So if you back WorldWideChels, please come and back Worldwide F1 for me.
100%, man. If you can get the link, we'll put it in the comments as well, if possible, Mr. Matt J. Bull. Big up Sir Adolf as well. Speedy recovery. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for your messages. The big day for me tomorrow. So I'm hoping, even though I'm a bit nervous, we managed to find out what the issue is, and we move on. Nipper Sharma, you was gonna say something?
Look, all I'm going to say is that although I might not be on your streams every week anymore, I'm always supporting your channel, and I wish you nothing but the best in your recovery.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it a lot.
I sent it into your DMs, Dick, the link.
DMs. Let me bring out the link, guys. Comment and join. Subscribe to the channel Worldwide F1. Mr. Matt J. Bull, Wayne Molds, looking after the channel. Main owners, of course. If you guys can, go and subscribe to it. It's now in the comments. Please do. Even if you guys don't watch the whole thing, tune in, like the video. Sunday, maybe around 3:30, 4 p.m. UK time. Come and join us on the Formula One stream. Link in the description. Link in the comments.
I'll come, Matt, as well. I'll leave my usual comments about how Verstappen is the GOAT, even though I have no idea who the fuck he is. Yeah, just to join in the fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Max Verstappen, human era champion.
I just think he's
Kind
got
of
a
deserves
cool
it this
name.
year, I guess, because Leclerc is an absolute joke.
I mean, he deserves it this year because Ferrari have been absolute embarrassment in terms of competition.
Forza Ferrari.
This reminds. Do you remember it was the one where Vettel was supposed to really challenge Lewis Hamilton, and then Verstappen.
He went into the barriers and
Yeah, it was Germany, wasn't it? Yeah. It is literally that season, part 2.
No, this one's way
Ferrari
worse.
and Paris. Yeah, but this is way worse. But
Do you think Vettel's finished?
Yeah, of course, he's retiring.
Yeah, he's retiring this thing.
Oh yeah, I remember now. But do you think he was finished?
Yeah, he picked
Yeah,
for a
that
long
moment
time.
at the top. That was the moment he was finished at the top level. Yes, Wayne, we do have lots to talk about. So everyone, join us and stay tuned. And especially Father, just join in as well. We might get you on because it's obviously Italian Grand Prix.
Forza Ferrari!
Forza
Ferrari! Let's go! Let's go! Ferrari have to
Enjoy it,
win
man.
in front of the home fans. They need to win.
Oh, I've just
Enjoy it,
seen the
man.
best comment. And it's funny because Father backs both of them.
That's fucked. Look at Nippin's face. Oh my, this was taking the piss. Nippin Sharma.
It's good to have him back, both you guys.
Look, it wouldn't be a Nippon stream without food.
That's right. I agree.
Yeah, man. Question of Nippin. Are you simping to anyone on Twitter?
No.
Cheers, Jeff. Guys, let's get everyone's predictions. Matt said top 5. Alfred said
No, definitely top 4. I'm very confident in top 4.
top 4. Okay. Nippin Sharma.
Top 5 prediction, expectation, top 4 and a trophy.
Okay.
Second that.
So Nippin's basically going to say that Potter's failed.
Yo, so honestly, what did he actually say about Tuchel?
Let me go
I
find.
swear I said like a few streams ago that if you remember when we were linked to Harry Maguire, I was Tuchel in at that time, and I clearly put it this way. I was even Tuchel in when he got sacked, but when he said when we got linked to Harry Maguire, I said if Tuchel signs Harry Maguire, I'll consider becoming Tuchel out.
Really? Wait. Red Bull's got penalties.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
I think this calls for my suit.
Verstappen's got a 10 place penalty for engines.
Forza Ferrari!
Ferrari will still mess it up. Ferrari will still mess it up.
Hey, I have a song. Red Bull in the mud, Red Bull in the mud. La 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 la.
So Nippin, if you don't simp anyone on Twitter, then why do I see a love emoji to a girl?
Nippin's what?
That's just me saying I like your profile picture.
Who?
I put her name in the private chat.
Oh, Matt, will you showing us?
Nippin strike 1.
Bit more forward. Tiny bit more. Thomas, we don't need a midfielder. Tuchel. If we fail to make top 4 and win a trophy, this is on you.
Is that back in Tuchel yet? Nippin?
No. Look,
that's not even the one that I complained about.
How is that not backing Tuchel? I said I'm back. I was backing him, but I was just saying if he doesn't win a trophy, he has to go.
Who is it? I want to see if she looks fit. Oh
my lord.
Father, you. Look, you know what?
What's your message to father? What's your message to father?
For calling the kettle black.
What?
He simps.
racist.
Don't act like you don't simp on people too, Father. Come on.
Go on, son. Go on, son.
Come on.
What
Come
do you
on.
see?
You want to out me? You want to out me?
No.
Yeah.
Listen, what
Right
did you see?
to
Let me see that. Tilt it a bit to the left. Yeah. When will people finally wake up to the fact that Thomas Tuchel clearly has favoritism towards Kai Havertz? If that was Lampard doing it with any of the British players, he'll be called out.
Nippy, you still back in Tuchel, yeah? This isn't even the one that I moaned about you.
Just before Matt gets another one in, Nippin, what have you seen Father do on social media?
Oh, I've seen him commenting on them as well.
Go on, tell me something.
It was from a long time ago. I can't remember. But he did. He said he's retired.
Nah, he didn't retire. You know he didn't retire. You know he's acting.
Look. You want? Look, if you want to play that game, I can play. Look, stop acting as if I won't fight back.
Nippin Sharma fights back, people. Nippin Sharma fights back.
I've held it in for quite some time.
Nippin, you actually have deleted the tweet.
What did he say?
I can't find it because he's deleted it. And
Look,
mate, I actually think I actually screenshotted. Actually, hold on. I think I got you, Nippin.
Go on.
Let me go find. Let me see if I can Google it.
are you actually going, Matt? Why are you trying to get me kicked?
I'm not kicking you. I didn't say anything about kicked. I didn't say anything.
Because he keeps trying to find.
Yeah, but I didn't
make-
know I didn't know you did this. You are a traitor.
Just because I disagree with someone's opinion, that doesn't make me a traitor.
You are Rory Jennings.
I'd rather. No, I'm not going to say that on stream. I'd rather scrub my eyes out with bleach than agree with
You're the
anything he
Indian
says.
version of Rory Jennings.
Nah. I'm better than Rory Jennings.
You're certainly not. You're both awful.
Rorish.
Nippin, who's Caroline?
Who's Caroline?
Yeah, Caroline.
You want?
This was the start of Nippin's agenda.
To be fair, it's spot on, David.
No, it wasn't 100% down Tuchel.
I
Mendy
disagree.
making a goddamn awful mistake is not meant Tuchel's fault. Oh no! Oh, let's see this one.
How do I put it on the full screen though?
Stop going through my tweets, man.
Who is Caroline, bro?
Carolina.
Oh, she got a Man United jersey on. Oh no, she got a Man United jersey.
Oh, mercy.
Nippin
What is
Sharma,
the?
you're in the mud. Nippin Sharma.
Great, you've assassinated my
Listen,
character.
Nippin, get back at father. Come on, give a comeback, man. Come on.
What's the point? Everyone on Twitter will be on his side.
No one on
No
Twitter will
one-
be on his side. I'll be on your side. Go on, tell him, man. Come on, tell him. Come on, what do you see about him? Come on. Talk to him about Astrid. Talk to him about Ali. Talk to him about all of them. Come on.
Look, don't act as if you don't simp either. If we want to talk purely simping,
Is he the number one simper of all time?
He's the only one. He's the only other one I know.
Nip in. Don't bottle it like Tottenham. This is your chance to get back at him.
Look,
To
I've
be
seen you.
fair, I am looking. I'm looking through father's thing, and I cannot see one fit simp.
Wait, wait. Let Nipin say it. Go on, Nipin. What do you say?
Look, just admit. You can just admit you sin. Okay? It ain't that bad. Okay? Killing me softly with his finger. Killing me softly. Killing me softly with his song. Yeah, that's it. Killing me softly.
What a voice.
Killing me. I used to be in my local choir.
Yeah.
When's your album coming out,
Father
Nippon?
is clean. The last 5 days of.
I think Father
Is the
deleted the
colour.
tweets.
Football is the game. We win together. And winning is our aim.
That is true.
So
Father only simps
cheer
Leclerc and
us
Sainz.
on through the sun and rain. Because Chelsea is our name.
Breaking news! Breaking news! Graham Potter will be playing a 5-3-2. A 5-3-2 that you guys thought he wouldn't be playing ever again at Chelsea Football Club. But a 5-3-2. Romelu Lukaku is set to return back to Chelsea Football Club. Him, Sterling, Havertz linking up. Well, Aubameyang,
Yo,
super sub.
wait, what is that? What is that team behind?
I don't know.
Is that your team that you think is going to play?
No, I nabbed that thumbnail, bro. I don't know who it is.
Ah, fair enough. What do you think the next lineup will be? Or what would you play if you're Potter?
Honestly, I'd play a 2 up front.
But keep the same formation, obviously, because we'd be realistic.
I don't know, man. I actually don't know.
I'd play 2 up front.
Well, yes, he plays 3-5-2 Nippons. That's how it works.
Is that how he played at Brighton, though?
Yeah.
Who were his strike partnership?
Trossard and Maupay before he left, but I don't know. I maybe Undav.
It was Maupay and Danny Welbeck.
Yeah, probably Danny Welbeck and Trossard, but I know Undav's been getting starts recently.
Guys, I need to go to the shop. Can you not wait here, yeah?
Flynn Downs.
Yep.
I swear he's West Ham.
Dennis Undav.
Oh, shoot. I misheard.
He's going to bring Welbeck to Chelsea in January.
He's the German guy. Played for Union St. While last season. Banged loads of goals in. Great player. But yeah, I would play probably. I hate to say it, but Kepa in goal. Just because Mendy's pissed me off at the moment, and maybe I think Potter would want to play with a possession-based goalkeeper. Then Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, and Fofana at centre back. Wing backs Cucurella and Reece James. A midfield three of Zakaria, Kovacic, and probably Sterling. Not Sterling. In attacking midfield, he can drift about, and then I'd play Aubameyang and Brozier up front.
Yeah, I agree with the strike partnership because Aubameyang can because Aubameyang being 33 years old, he can tutor Broya.
Brozier can act as that bit more of a target man kind of striker, and Aubameyang can run off him. Zakaria will provide that pivot and allow Kovacic to roam up and down the field as he does box to box, and then you can play Sterling that roaming role, creating for the front two and creating space. I wouldn't have Jorginho anywhere near this team. I'd put Kante in as a rotation with Kovacic because you need to manage their injuries. Obviously, Chilwell can come in when he's fit as well with Cucurella. Havertz and Mount don't go anywhere near my squad at the moment. There's no place for them in the team. Leave it, and Pulisic and Ziyech can just sit in the reserves. Chukwuemeka can be a backup for Sterling in that attacking midfield role. I'd give Harvey Val a go because why not? He's better than Pulisic. He'll be better than Pulisic and Ziyech at the moment. And yeah, Chalobah can play a backup role. Because obviously Thiago Silva's going to need to swap around. But yeah.
This is why we needed Matt back. He's got the minerals. Matt knows.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'd like to see that team.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, it would be a nice change from what we have been seeing that hasn't been working in recent times. So I'm all for that, and I hope we see it. And if we don't, I hope whoever does get the chances fucking takes them now. If it has been the case of just not playing for the manager and intentionally putting in shit performances, I want improvements there. Get results. At the very least, if you can't get results straight away, I want to see good, dedicated performances. No more of this lazy shit that we've been seeing recently. Had enough, man. It's been shit to watch and depressing.
Oh yes, this also is a big point as well. I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek could play very well as well in that next to Zakaria, because again this unlocks Kovacic, this unlocks Kante, it unlocks Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek can obviously also play backup wing back as well because I think he generally has played very well in that position. I don't really want to take a no from anyone else. I think he played very well this season. I think he probably. I think everyone in big teams, everyone you need a James Milner. You need someone that's versatile, that can fill in a number of roles. Maybe not in the starting lineup, but as a rotation. I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek, if he wants to be at Chelsea and if he is okay with playing that, I think he'd do very well in that role. I mean, you have had people before that never really appreciated John Obi Mikel until he left. I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek will always be that kind of John Obi Mikel where he's not appreciated until he's actually gone, and you see actually how well of a rotation role he did at the club. Because unfortunately, you can't just have 18 first team stars. You've got to have people that are good but will play a rotation role in multiple positions. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek is that man that can do that.
No, sure, it's very important, especially with all the games that we always.
Cheers, Jeff.
And there was actually some stats that come out about Ruben as well that showed he looked very good in terms of metrics against both wing backs and central midfielders this season across all areas. Very all rounded. Go on, Nippin, you can speak now. Sorry.
Yeah. I would like to give my thoughts on the. Well, first of all, R.I.P. Her Majesty the Queen. Ruled for just over 70 years, longer than all of us have been on this panel. Apart from that, can I give my thoughts on what lineup I want to see against Fulham?
Fire away, Nippin.
Aussie Matt in goal.
Aussie Matt.
You don't know who I'm talking about, do you?
Kepa.
Yeah, Kepa. Big up him, by the way. Do you know? You knew who I was. You knew the YouTuber I was referencing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Kepa in goal. I'll go. Is a 3 at the back? Is a 5-3-2 the same as a 3-5-2?
3-5, yeah, 5-3-2, 3-5-2, same thing, just different transitions. Oh, he's gone off.
He's muted himself.
Yeah, someone recognized me from YouTube.
No way.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm currently yeah so yeah I'm gonna go with a 3-5-2, 5-3-2, however you want to call it. So Kepa in goal, a back three of Fafana, Silva, and
Have you read this? Sorry.
Yeah, I've read this.
yeah, Fafana, Silva, and who's the Chalaba. Wing backs, I'm gonna go Reece James and Mark Cucurella. Midfield, I'm going to go. Is Kante? Will Kante be back by the time
No.
of the restart?
No.
I'm gonna go with Kovacic, Ruben. Oh, oh my God, no, and Zakaria in that DM role. And up front, I'm gonna go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Armando Broja.
Perfect. Sadiq, you missed it. Nippin got no. Someone come up to Nippin and said he knows him from YouTube. On screen. He had to come on. He had to come on mute, and he come back on and was like, "Oh, someone recognised me from YouTube."
No way.
Niffin's a celebrity.
You're famous, fam.
Mate, I've never been recognised. Well, I've been even to Stamford Bridge. I've never been recognised.
I've been recognised a few times, even in my local end.
Yeah, literally, he's just on the street. It's a random. Mind you, it's probably the same people that got Pepe's. He probably like, "Oh, who's this kid? Who's streaming?" And then they just check the channel.
Nippin,
Yeah.
Who was it?
Some dude who just views my videos, innit?
He's a simp. Is it a girl or boy?
Boy,
Oh, he's a simp.
big up to him for watching my content. So
Alright, calm. Listen, I don't know if you guys saw my private chat.
Yeah, so
Is it all good? Is it all okay?
yeah. I mean, I said mine, Alfred. Oh, my lineup was so good that Alfred just completely agreed with it. So
Yep. Cool, guys. I'm gonna put unexpected unpopular opinion. I think Kepa will be number one on the Graham Potter as well.
we all said the same.
Oh, did you?
well, to be fair, Graham Potter does love a Spanish goalkeeper.
I actually
Cheers,
like
Jeff.
what was going
Cheers,
on,
Ted
but-
Kravitz. Ted Kravitz, thank you very much. Crofty, thanks for joining us today. And Nico Rosberg at the bottom right, thank you very much.
Nico Rosberg.
He's going ham at Ferrari. He's cussing them.
Oh, he's going mad. I like it. Nico Rosberg's actually being a dickhead to other people as well.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Nipin Sharma, for joining us today. Thank you, TTFC, for joining us today. Thank you, Twitter, Alfred_Ross, for joining us today. Thank you for myself for doing today. Big day for me tomorrow. Need to get some rest as well. Hopefully it goes well. I'll keep you guys up to date very soon, people. Until then, like the video, subscribe. We are less than 400 away from 30,000 subscribers. Today's been a very, very good and successful stream. So stay safe, stay well. Don't be too angry about the fixtures this weekend. Hopefully next weekend we're back to football. If not, then we can cry. Until then, see you guys soon. Matt Jable out. The other Matt. Oh, wait, no, Matt. Before we actually end it, I need to see a reaction. Actually, you know what? You've seen it already, but I want to see your reaction live on here. Guys, don't leave yet.
You know what?
thought we were gonna get robbed or something.
Nippin, you're in some rough ends. Be careful. Oh yeah.
You are absolutely disgusting what you've done. What you have done is utterly embarrassing to the Chelsea fan base. I backed this manager from the fucking start. I'm gonna keep fucking backing this manager all the fucking way to the end. And you go and fucking sack him. I was backing you, Todd Boehly. I was one of your fucking supporters. I didn't want you at this club, but I fucking backed you. I said, Todd Boehly, you're doing beats, you're doing fucking great, and you go and back it and you go sack our fucking manager. Am I in a fucking dream right now? Is this fucking real? You're sacking our manager. That's an absolute disgrace. You all Tuchel haters, I hope you're fucking happy. You're absolute twats. Now we're gonna get fucking Pochettino, Graham fucking Potter, and then we're gonna fucking get relegated. You fucking twats. I hope you're fucking happy. Todd Boehly.
Do you know what's funny? That I distinctly remember Matt saying once that if Mendy plays the next game, he wants Tuchel to be sacked, and Mendy played the next game.
Oh, interesting.
I need you guys back on the stream soon,
All,
man. I need you guys back on.
all I'm gonna say is glass houses. Don't throw stones in glass houses.
What a way to end it, people. Here we go. Matt
Yeah.
Jable back with a screamer. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification, and we'll see you very soon, man. Peace.
Peace.